Alright, hello, and welcome to Echoes of Color with Jeffery Morrison. How's it going? Alright, we're gonna do another WIP and chat for a bit. Yeah, oh, that's good. Alright, so, working on Diamond Art Club's Frosty Forest Friend by Donna Gelsinger. We're about where these, the other half of the deer and the two birds are. Yeah, we're about there. Square drill, 19.7 inches by 26.4 inches, 50 centimeters by 67 centimeters, 38 colors and 2 ABs. AB stands for Aurora Borealis. Anything under 150 DMC is considered an AB. It's just a shinier type of drill with a iridescent coating on it to make it stand out a bit. Alright, so we'll just hang out for a bit. Right at 325. Okay. Okay, now I'll just work on E since it's out. Hopefully everybody's having a good Tuesday. I think it's Tuesday. Look at my phone and I know what day it is. It's every other time. Alright, yeah, it's a glare kind of time of day. So there we go. Alright, so just kind of work here. Yeah, back to work tomorrow morning. Work for a couple days, and then after this weekend off, so that's good. Laid my uncle to rest today. Just came back from that. Little service, miniature service. Nearby town, Stratford, where I grew up. Yeah, went to the Stratford Cemetery, spread the ashes. Yeah, or put them into a grave. Yeah, same thing. But yeah, did that, and then parents had to sign paperwork at the bank in Stratford, so they did that after, and then just came back home. Dad got me a coffee. There's a Tim Hortons like right by the bank, so yeah, got a coffee. Yeah, just one of those kind of days, but yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do. So, yeah, just thought I'd slide in some diamond painting. Yeah, I'm just working on the snowman's body here, the lower part, the lower portion. Right. That's E, yep. Yeah, a few blurry gray spots on the canvas here, I see. And is that might be a strand of hair. And the adhesive, I think. Yep, it's a strand of hair. Yeah. Go figure. Could very well be my hair. Cat hair. Yeah. Something looked a little bit different on the canvas. It's all good. Take a good swig of coffee. There we go. Before it gets cold. Alright, so yeah, I kind of looked up the term empath, E-M-P-A-T-H. Yeah, and I fit the bill. Yeah, I kind of absorb the feelings of, or pick up the energy of a room, or how other people feel, and it feels as if I were feeling it, if that makes any sense. I absorb other people's emotions or energy like a sponge, and I feel it myself. So, yeah, it's a form of empathy. So, yeah, just an advanced form of empathy. There we go. There. Alright, we're good. Yeah, for the search, I just type in empath, because I've heard of the term before. I just never really looked it up. Yeah, it kind of fit the bill. Yeah, I really don't like large crowds or just like overwhelming environment. That could be anxiety, social anxiety too, but yeah, that can kind of relate to those feelings. Just overly energetic people too. It's like, can be a little overbearing. Yeah, I don't really like conflict. Yeah, I don't like being put into very angry or heated situations. Try to avoid confrontation with people. Yeah, I don't like arguing or anything. Just, yeah, so I'm an empath. Yeah, just, I kind of knew all along, but I just couldn't describe it. Like, couldn't really label it. No, it'd be like cemeteries or funerals or any of that, but yeah, no, it's just an extra sense, I guess, when you feel something's off or a situation's off. Or just all of a sudden you just don't feel so good out of nowhere because something has like happened to someone, or something is going to happen, or there's signs that something bad might happen. I just, yeah, get those sensations every now and then. Then usually a day or so later, there's something in the news that something happened, or a disaster, or car accident, or a family member passes away. Yeah, I've had those kind of sensations in the past. So, yeah, kind of endure those kind of feelings every day. Don't know where they come from, but that's just the whole part of it. Yeah, it can be physically exhausting some days too. Could be frustrating for some when you don't know why, you're just suddenly sad or just angry or confused. Just out of nowhere. Yeah, I kind of got that sensation the other day, where I just wasn't happy at all. Was kind of sad for some reason. Not because of my uncle. Not because of my uncle from like last week, him passing. Well, a combination, but like something else just out of nowhere. Just felt so awkward and out of place for that period of time, and just didn't understand. Usually just ride it out, ride the sensation out. About all I can do, really. Yeah, and just feel these things no matter where you are. I don't know, I guess I'd rather feel these emotions than not feel anything at all. That seemed kind of empty. Yeah, empathy is, I don't know, probably not like a greater understanding of yourself, but I don't know, just more appreciation for people and what happens to them. Even if any of the events haven't happened to you directly. That's kind of how they described it in the web search there in one of the results. Yeah, you might not know where the feelings come from or why you feel a certain way, but you feel it as if you're feeling it yourself. It's like you're experiencing somebody else's emotions. So yeah, I was just never able. I've heard of empathy, yeah, for many years, but empath came up recently somewhere. Guess I was always kind of curious about it. Yeah, that another kind of definition is like you care too much. It's like, you care even though you really don't need to. I don't know, that just sounds kind of rigid, but yeah, I care too much about people and things, even when it doesn't directly involve me, I don't know, that concern is like always there, or kind of background support, or a different level of understanding or connection with somebody, even if I don't know them. Yeah, it will always be there. I don't know, I probably wouldn't be able to tell you the difference between caring too much and not caring at all, because me not caring at all about something or someone would just be totally out of character. I'd have to be like in a coma or have like amnesia or something in order to feel that way, like without empathy. I wonder if the term emo comes from or emotional emo, I guess, comes from empath, like being an empath. Emotional or whatever. Where does emo get mixed up with goth? I don't know. I don't know. I think those ideas get mixed up. Most likely, a lot. Emo and goth, I'm sure they're two very different feelings or avenues of expression. I don't know, there are different ways to be emotional too, either from anxiety, depression, or a variety of other feelings or situations. Yeah. Not that I like labeling anyone, or yeah. I'd say they're characteristics of someone, an individual, but that doesn't entirely make somebody who they are. I don't know, there's always a reason why people feel the way they do or act the way they do. But yeah. I try to stay away from labels, but labeling people, I've probably been guilty of it many times. Like, oh, that person's a loner or something, a lone wolf or something, just like introvert or too quiet, or yeah, I think it's just a running narrative, like just based on what people see, like firsthand. It's just some sort of label or impression, just first impression, just notches into the mind to describe somebody, like right offhand. I think we just subconsciously do it, just label somebody. Yeah, I think it's like anybody's fault. It's just something that happened. Yeah, I don't like labeling anybody. Like, oh, that person's disabled. Nah. They might be in a wheelchair, but... or on crutches or something, but that's not them entirely. That's just their situation that they're in. Yeah, I was on crutches for a good year. Spiral tibia fracture of my right leg, I think it was. Left, right, yeah. I understood the inability to walk, like taking walking for granted, like without the aid of crutches or anything. Like, yeah, went from being able to walk at the end of that previous year and then spending a whole year having to use crutches because I was casted for half of a few months, hip to toe, I believe, a plaster cast, and then a walking cast for the other half of that year. But I still had to use crutches throughout that entire time. Yeah. Oh, that you gain understanding through experience, and yeah, experience and learning. Yeah, different ways to gain understanding and wisdom from others, and experiencing something yourself in your own point of view. And through what other people teach you, of course. Yeah. Okay, 22. I'm one who learns a little more directly, visually. Like, would rather have something shown to me or explained visually. And, yeah, I've learned stuff the hard way too. Couple relationships, they kind of didn't work out. Circumstances, their decisions. So, yeah. Good times were had in any of the relationships, but yeah, they just ended up not working out. And I'm just a single guy. That's fine. Doesn't bother me too much. It takes a large level of commitment to be in a relationship. Not that I'm afraid of commitment, it's just... yeah, kind of have to like support yourself and work. Yeah, I just always had trouble balancing that kind of thing, work and a relationship. And I'm just communicating that with significant other or like girlfriend or whatever. It's like, I have to work. And why? I don't know. I'm just not a relationship kind of guy to have a girlfriend or anything like that. I tried it when I was younger, but I don't know, that might have been a factor too. Just being young and just really not knowing fully. Or just not in the right headspace. I don't know, I can do what I want. Go where I want to. And I generally keep to myself anyway. Yeah, hence the whole preventing confrontation or people being angry or upset with me over various things. That's just like any relationship, really. Like anybody I know, really. It's just, I'm one who likes keeping the peace, but there are times where that just collapses and there's just gets stressful after a while. There are days where it's just, yeah, the empath stuff, and that just like 2 or 3 other situations are just all happening at the same time, and all I want to do is like sit here and diamond paint, drink coffee, listen to music, meditate or whatever. But some things you just have to face head on, or face or acknowledge and confront. All very intimidating words or actions right off the get-go. Yeah. Some things I just dread doing, but I do them anyway, even though I just feel like total garbage doing them. Yeah. I don't know, that's how you learn. And one method of learning, direct understanding, direct experiences, personal experiences. Yeah, I'm not saying like life's gonna be perfect and a walk in the park. If it was, it would be very boring and you'd probably not learn very much. Wouldn't have as much wisdom or understanding of others or of oneself if everything was just a walk in the park. Yeah. It's not really living if just waiting for stuff to come to you sometimes, or opportunities drift away. Yeah, fear held me back from a lot of stuff. Getting a driver's license, I didn't rush getting it when I was 16. I waited a few years because I just walked where I needed. Okay, but yeah, we've had half hour mark, so yeah, a little heady kind of conversation while diamond painting, but yeah, share a bit every once in a while. So, you've been watching Echoes of Color with Jeffery Morrison. Down below in the description, I put my Facebook profile, my Echoes of Color Facebook business page, and my Instagram handle. All three, I just kind of post updates every once in a while. I posted an update about the previous section, so just those kind of posts across all three avenues of communication. Yeah, just updates every once in a while. So the odd meditation quote, but I have a feeling they're repeating because I recognized the quote from last night and didn't post it. So anyway, take care, happy crafting, and see you again. Bye.